coding languages. After that, I took a break of 1 year for the preparation of CAT examination, and also I am a defense aspirant. So I am also preparing for the Air Force and Army as an officer. So I am trying for that also. It is my first priority, but at the same time, for my backup option, I have selected to be in the field of the coding. So I chosen the field of analytics, and I have given the CAT examination and also the CUET. But in 2021, I couldn't clear the CAT examination, but clear the CUET and get into the field of business analytics in the DAVB University. And the main thing to go into the field of business analytics is because it includes the coding languages, also the analytics things, which you all guys also know about the artificial intelligence and what all technology we are having right now. So it is very important to learn about the artificial intelligence, what all things we are having and what all activities in the background going on. So this is the only reason, and I'm very keen towards the coding and the software and the hardware part of the industries. So I decided to go through the field of business analytics, and in that I am learning about the SQL, Tableau, Power BI, and also about the different types of softwares like data mining, data manipulation, data visualization. So all these things covers in the field of the business analytics as well as the field of data analyst. So you all have three options. Like you can start pursuing the BTech in the artificial intelligence, or you can after the graduation of BSc, you can choose the MSc in the data science, or you can also choose the MBA that I have chosen in business analytics. So I have chosen the business analytics field, and then I have started learning about it. And in the year of 2022, I have cleared the CAT examination, and I got the I am Kashipur, and currently I am pursuing the supply chain management from there as an in the online as a platform of online degree. So, because I cannot pursue the same degree in simultaneously in the field of business analytics, so I have chosen this specialization course. And also, why I chose this, I already told you about it. And what all things required is you need to have a physics, maths, and you need to enhance about the business administration as well when you go into the field of management field as a data analyst. Because the basic difference in between the MBA business analytics and MSc data analyst is that in the business MBA, you need to do extra work, like you need to handle the management as well, along with the data analytics part. But in MSc, you only need to have a data analyst part. So this is all what I have gone through, and the next question will be your side. Um,
Uh, yeah. So, can you jump on to some of the skills into analytics that you feel that one should pick up if they want to get
okay,
into this career?
so first thing, when you are going through the data analytics path, you need to know what is the basics of analytics. Like what is analytics? We are doing analysis of several things, like when we see a cricket, T20 cricket or any types of cricket, we do the analysis of the each and every player, like what he has done in the first test match, the second test match, and the third test match. We took all the scores, we took all the inputs that the player has done, and along with the three matches, what they have played, we will try to analyze the cycle, in which cycle they are going through. So this is the process of analysis. So when you go through the analysis program, you have to make the performance analysis of anything that you are going through. Like for that, you need to have a knowledge of SQL, where you have to learn about some query languages. Also, you need to learn about the advanced Excel, like not normal Excel. I am talking about the advanced Excel query. Like you need to know about the pivot tables. What is pivot tables? What all functions we need to perform in the advanced Excel queries. Then how to convert that Excel sheet into the dashboard. So for the dashboard part, you need to know about the Power BI. For the advanced dashboard, you need to know about the Tableau, what all things we need to cover in the Tableau part. So these are the softwares, and for that you need to have the knowledge of about the basic of the coding languages that the courses are offering. So when you go into the field of data analytics, you will first enhance about the structure query languages, then database management system, then the Python language or the C++ language. There's also R programming languages that you need to enhance. Then you need to come up with the machine learning part. Then you need to come up with the Tableau part. Tableau is also a software where you have to make the dashboards. Along with that, you need to also have the data visualization part in which you have to run about the Power BI dashboard. So these are the combination of data analytics. When you come up with these all things, you will get to know what is this field is asking for. And after that only, after learning the basic of these things, you will now get to know what all things you need to have in this field. So this is the basics of data analytics part. When we go through now I will jumping towards the projects and the certification as well, the skills as well. Skills, I have told you about that in the DBMS part, the SQL part, and the Tableau and the Power BI and advanced Excel. You need to learn the basics of these. When you get the basics details of these things, you will directly jump towards the projects. Now, what is the importance of projects in this field? Because when you're going through this field, you are a fresher. Like, you don't have any knowledge about the previous companies that you are working through. You are not a data. So what you have to do is, according to your profile, according to your knowledge basis, you decide what project can you make, because you need to be very unique. In what I'm saying about uniqueness is, when you are going through the interview, you need to be unique. You need to have an idea. Like what I have done, I have made up a project. I am giving you an example. I have made a project. The project is about the fraudulent activities in the supply chain management. Now, what is fraudulent activities? Like, many people are doing fraud in the supply chain, many people are doing frauds on the online platform. So, for stopping these all frauds, what I give the solution is the QR based solution, the QR code, the return policy that is made for the 7 days replacement or something. I give the solution of the QR base, and that is very vast topic. I could not explain that in a go. So I gave the unique topic, unique things for the company. So the basic discussion of my interview is that topic. So you need to enhance the project carefully and try to learn what you are doing. It needs to be something different, and these projects is the only experience you have, because the you are working on a project, and the journey of the project you are working on is your experience only. So you need to do the projects first, and there are several projects available, and you can go through the internet and scroll down what all projects you can have. And there are I can say there are many many official websites which are providing the project facilities as well. After that, you have to go through the courses and certification. So certification, I have done I have done quite good amount of certification. Like I have done the Google Professional Certification, that is a top level certification for the data analytics. In Google Data and Analytics Professional Certification, I have gone through the basics of Python. Then I have gone through the basics of R programming. Then I have gone through the basics of machine learning, Power BI, Tableau. So these all things, the basic of all these things has been covered. And each and every courses you are covering, they are providing you the certification, and that certification you need to upload on a LinkedIn profile. So these are the basics of certification that you are going through. The second certification I have done is the Google Business Intelligence certification. What covers in the Google Business Intelligence certification is the artificial intelligence, the knowledge of artificial intelligence. It is quite similar with the Google Professional Data Analytics certification, but the difference is the artificial intelligence. You will get to know about what is artificial intelligence. Then I have covered the CISM certification. Currently, I am pursuing the CISM certification, Certified Information Security Manager. in which I am learning about the risk management, how I represent the effective organization, how will I manage the risk of supply chain. So these all things right now I'm covering. The one more important certification that I have been through is the Cut Short data analytics certificates. The Cut Short is a company that is providing you the certification of the data analytics, in which you have given the some questions on the base of the data analytics. And for that you need to first learn about the basics of Python, and the basics of R programming, and also the basics of advanced Excel. Then only you can go through. So the first thing you need to have is the learn about what is data analytics, learn about the coding, learn about the Excel, learn about the DBMS, learn about the R programming. So, where you have to learn about this, if you are going through college, firstly give the competitive exam, then get into the good college and start learning about the artificial intelligence or go through the data analytics field. Then you will have sufficient time period to learn the basics of that. After that, what you have to do is start preparing the projects, your own projects. Don't copy anyone else project. Like there are several projects available online. Do not copy that. Do not copy paste that. You have to go through the project and you have to give your own idea. What your ideas is, what your effective things that you are implementing in that field. So this is only the thing, because every company has several employees who are giving their own ideas, but they need unique thing. Then only you will be hired. As we can see, there are several layovers in the company in the financial year, in the economic year of 2023. We have seen a several layover. So you don't need to be in the part of that layover. But if you have the unique thing, no company will going to target you, and no company will going to replace you. So be something unique, be something, be have something unique idea in yourself. So these all about the courses and certification that I have told you. And the next thing, let me know.
Amin, can we switch to the slides where you have spoken about the courses and
Yes, ma'am.
certifications?
So firstly, all you have, can you see the screen is visible? Okay. The first thing, the upskilling in the analytics online courses, how to be a data analyst. What is data analyst? How will you get into the field of data analyst? I have already told you what all things you have to learn, what all projects you need to make, what all certification you need to do, how will you prepare for the interview, what all technical knowledge you need to have, and how, where, and when to apply. So these are the basic things that you need to cover. The project and certification, when we come to the supply chain management or supply chain or data analytics or any analytics things, you need to have these certification ready for yourself. Like in the data analytics, the project is inventory optimization project. So inventory optimization project is also in the field of supply chain as well, and it is almost totally depend on the data analytics. So these are some projects that I have gone through, and the certification that I have told you is certified supply chain professional, professional in logistic, and also supply chain management, certified blockchain professional. When you go through the certified blockchain professional certification, it is totally of data analytics. And the project management professional, when you are in the field of MBA management field. So these certifications, the number 4 certification, project management professional certification, is the must certification you need to have when you're going to the field of management. So things to excel and learn. The first thing is Power BI, the very important thing in the field of data analytics, the Power BI. In Power BI, what you have to do is you are getting a data on which you have to work on, and the data will be in the form of SQL, and you have to work on SQL or the advanced Excel. And after that, when you filter the data, then you have to upload it in the Power BI and make the dashboards. Now I will tell you what kind of dashboard um, you need to make. Dashboard is something that when we click on something, the whole information about the analysis will be in front of us. So these are the types of dashboards you need to have. The advanced Excel thing that I've already told you what is advanced Excel. It is a advanced version of Excel that you are using in the school, colleges, or something. So we need to exhale the advanced version of the activities that is done in the advanced Excel. After that, Python is a coding language. If you are from the coding background, you can directly go through the Python. And there is also one more thing, that is R programming and C++ programming. If you are good enough, if you have a good command in the coding part, then you can go through the Python and R languages as well as the C++. That is, C++ is not widely used, but Python and R is the very must thing you need to have when you are going through the data analytics part. Tableau. Tableau is the something advanced version of this Power BI. Power BI, when we learn about the data visualization, then the advanced version of the data visualization is Tableau. So Tableau, after you have the skills of Power BI, then you can learn about the Tableau. So after that, these are the types of things. These are the types of visualization that you have when you're working on the Power BI or the Tableau. These type of dashboards you are creating, like these things you need to work on in the advanced Excel, and then the advanced Excel data will be transformed into these type of visuals that you have working on the Power BI and the Tableau. These are the tables like. Now, how to prepare for the interview process? Now I am coming towards the interview, because that is also the important part of the data analytics. When you are going through the interview process, they are definitely you are interviewed by the HR, then you are interviewed on the technical round, then you are interviewed on the final round of the company CEO or someone else who are there for your performance analysis. For that, you need to first have a proper resume. Your self introduction should be ready, and the topic exhalation, like you have mentioned about the skills of R programming or Python programming or the Tableau or advanced Excel. So you need to have a good command of that topics in yourself, because they are going to ask you the basic questions of the topic that you have mentioned. So you have to exhale those things in depth, and in-depth knowledge of the domain, proper discipline, attire, and honesty. Like you all know about the discipline, attires, and honesty. And also there is a group discussion also. The big companies, like the advanced companies who are taking the interview, there is also a group discussion part, and it can be of any topic, current topics, technology topic like e-cell, e-rickshaw, artificial intelligence, electronics, media, advanced version of all the activities that you are going through, advanced version of artificial intelligence, advanced, that it can be of anything. You cannot predict what the company is asking for, so you need to prepare for the group discussion part as well. And where, how to apply for the role. Target the logistic industry. Like many fields are also having the data analytics part, but mostly I have seen that the logistic industry is like when we talk about the e that Snapdeal हो गया, Flipkart हो गया, and all the platforms that we are shopping through, they are all covered in the data analytics part, because it has the sales data, it has a lot of data that you have to go through, and these industry are going to have a bulk hiring for the post of data analytics. And there is a difference between the designation. When you are going to the data analyst part, you are the first the junior data analyst, then you have the intermediate data analyst, then the senior data analyst, and after that you become the manager. So this is the first thing you need to target on the LinkedIn or any platform, or for the referral you can go through. Search for the entry level jobs on the LinkedIn. If you are a fresher, you need to search for the entry level, and then after that you need to apply for at least per day. If you are applying for the five, you are searching for the five places, then definitely for a month you will get around 150. You have applied for the 150 jobs, and at least एक company तो आपको call back करेगी. So you need to prepare for that. Also search the people of the same job role on the same platform. Ask for the referral, make contacts, and then you will definitely कुछ तो आपको उस इंडस्ट्री में, उस फील्ड में आपको कुछ मिल ही जाएगा. So this is all about the industry that you can go through. The next thing, ma'am. uh,
Okay, anything else you feel we should add to this presentation? Anything on what kind of topics one can
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
prepare for, when they are going into an entry level data analytics role? What kind
So
of topics
ma'am,
prepare for interviews?
the first thing is the factors that you need to understand. What all factors you need to uh, keep in mind about the when you are sitting in the interview, or when you are applying for the interview, and when you are going through this field. The first thing is the foundation skills. The foundation skills is that you need to enhance yourself in the aptitude test, because many companies are hiring on the basis of aptitude test, because there are a lot of people, lot of students who are up for this role. So to eradicate the competition, they are preparing for the aptitude test, and you don't need to have that much knowledge, but the knowledge of mathematics, statistics, and matrices, determinants. These all things are very important in the part of data analysis, because the data that you are going through is any data. Data can be anything, mathematics, theory, and anything. So you need to first prepare for the aptitude test. Then you need to enhance about the data manipulation, data visualization things. Then you need to enhance about the communication skills. Then you need to enhance about the key topics that you have mentioned in your LinkedIn profile or your resume. Then you need to enhance the in-depth knowledge of the project that you have made, because it is the only thing you have as a fresher. You don't have any experience, you don't have any prior things that you have done. So the interview are very interested in the things that you have gone through your during your career, during the journey of your courses. So the first thing is project, the second thing is certification. The first thing is the aptitude thing, the second thing is a project, the third thing is a certification, the fourth thing is a communication, and the fifth thing is your the way you handle things accordingly simultaneously. So these are the factors you need to consider.
Okay. Anything that you can. So there were some questions that people asked at the time of registration. Can you mention some of the factors or some of the opportunities or career aspects that inspired you to choose analytics? Like, what do you think is positive about this particular role or in this industry that someone should choose this as a career option?
Actually, ma'am, why I chose this career option as my career option is because the firstly, I am very my priority is the defense forces. I will always love to be a part of defense forces, and I'm working on it. But the MBA thing is my backup, and as a backup, I am very interested in the field of coding, because in my undergraduation, I have been through BSc Computer Science, and I have learned about the C++ language and the things that how we can perform, like how we can perform things on the basis of coding. We are doing coding, and the things are running. Like I have made one application, the calculator. I have made the calculator, and the calculator is the thing that is we are working on, but the background knowledge that we need to have about is the coding. So how we can code about the we can code to make the calculator, how we can code to make the games that right now the trend is the PUBG or the racing games or anything. So how these are things are creating, so these are creating on the basis of the coding. So my domain is my favorite thing is to learn about the coding, what all things involved in these parts, and how can I create these things. So my interest in is in these fields only. So I chose the data analytics part, and also I am very fond of cricket, so I have also gone through the basic of cricket, that how they choose the player, how they analysis the player. So one of my um, neighbors is also in the field of data analytics, and they told me about that these are the activities, these are the performance analysis that I have done, and there are several data analysts who are hired for each and every player. They are keeping eye on each and every player performance analysis, and what all line charts, column charts, and the uh, uh, these are the things that is covered in the data analytics. So these things uh, made me something keep interest in this field. So this is
So
my.
your, I mean, your inclination towards sports and coding, all of this
Yes, ma'am.
inspired you. But and can you throw some light on anything regarding the future of, like, why someone should go into this industry? The people
uh,
that you see around you working. I mean, why do you think that this is a good career option?
See,
So
ma'am, the future is, as we can see that in 2050, we can see that the future is of all about AI. So, artificial intelligence is playing a crucial role in today's world. As we can see, we are tapping on a phone, we are saying anything, they are giving us the information. We are typing anything, they are giving us the information. We are going somewhere, there's availability of booking, there's availability of anything. So, when we go through these things in depth, there is a basic thing is data analysis. On the basis of data analysis only you will uh, I mean आप data analysis करके ही artificial intelligence पे work कर पाओगे. अगर आपको data ही नहीं है आपके पास तो आप artificial intelligence किस basis पे बनाएंगे. Like we can see that Tesla has made the human robot, and a human robot is also the coding that have done the coding that have installed in the human robot is about all about the machine learning is something that in which they learn about the past data and where these data is coming from. These data is coming from the data analysis, that the performance analysis that has been given by the data analyst. So the scope, the future is very bright when you are when you are the data analyst. The future is very bright. There is bulk hiring for the data analyst in the future, definitely. And for that you need to enhance all the things that I have uh, gone through in this session.
in the
So
presentation, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, okay. There are a few people who are attending. In case you want to ask anything about the topic, you can just ping in the Q&A box. I have not got any questions so far. So if anybody wants to ask, they can. Meanwhile, I am just launching a small feedback poll for this session. um, People who are attending can just let us know that if they found the session helpful, and if they would like to recommend it to other people, so that we come to know that if the session was good, and if such topics are going to be beneficial for our audience in future as well. So I don't see any questions so far. So I think we can just conclude the presentation. Thank you so much to all the attendees who attended today, took out the time and attended. Thank you so much, Amin, for your presence, for your efforts, and sharing your insights. I'm also just quickly ending the poll. I have a few results. So, it'll help us understand if the session will be useful. Okay, I have one question. What course can I join online for learning Python and advanced Excel? Can you throw some light on that?
there are several courses available online. The first course I will suggest is on the Coursera, because if you are going for the basics, for the data analyst part or the Python part or the R program part, you first go through the Coursera. There is a financial aid available also, so you can do it for free as well. And there is the learning, the faculties, the people, those who are in the Coursera, they are providing very unique kind of education. So one need to go for the basics, one need to go for the Coursera thing, and there you can search about all the basics where what you have to enhance. And after that there are several cut short data analyst application also available on the online platform. You can go through that also after you have gone through the Coursera thing. And then there are several things that is paid, and which is very crucial for you to make an advanced learning in the part of what you have told me about the Python and R programming. So
Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Okay. There is another question. Is there any use of data analytics in sales and marketing? Do you think you would have any idea about that since you're into supply chain?
Actually, data analytics and the sales part is very important for the data analyst because the sales ही है जिसमें हम ज्यादातर data analyst को use मतलब data analysis करते हैं because like I will give you an example of one of the company Delivery Private Limited in which they gave the sales record of three or four managers from the same uh, uh, logistic partner of a same city. Like in Indore there are six managers, and under six manager there are several representatives, and under that representatives they are performing the sales. On each day these sales data has been collected, and in the month of end all the data, all the sales that have done, that has been analyzed by the data analyst, and then we, after the performance analysis, we will suggest which manager has performed well, which manager has achieved the target, which manager has not achieved the target, and on that basis we will suggest some measures to have a good sales record, and in future they will so that they will perform better. So yes, sales record, sales industry, as I mentioned, that logistic industries is the very important for the data analyst to target on.
Okay, so actually we have two more questions. What is the difference between Power BI and Tableau, and which do you prefer? Which one is preferred first for business analytics?
For business, actually, ma'am, the I would, for the participant, I would like to tell them that Power BI is the basic and the Tableau is the advanced version. Like when you're working on Excel and when you're working on advanced Excel, there is a difference. So Power BI dashboard and the Tableau is similar, but it is the advanced version of Power BI. So this is the basic difference.
Okay, so I think one should start with Power BI and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
go to Tableau.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one more question is how to manage college with online learning, like you did, and how to practice what we are learning online in a practical way. So basically, online, whatever courses students do or people do, they are mostly theory. So any way that they can apply it in practice, and how to manage time, find time
Uh,
for that.
Basically, ma'am, my college timing is 9 to 3, and I'm not 100% attendee of the college. So, who is going for the 100% attendance? They can manage that things in the evening hours. Like you need to give only 2.5 hours for the online courses or projects. You need to scroll, and I guess 2.5 hours is enough if you are giving, and you can also have. Sharing knowledge with your faculties, their teachers that you are in the college. So you can also share those things and take suggestion from them as well. You are also getting time in the college. Also, you can sum up with your friends and colleagues about about the effective discussion that I am talking about, the group discussion. In the effective discussion, you also get an idea. You will also get an effective things what to work on and how others are thinking on the projects and what all projects they are coming up with. So you can do that. Like in my college, I will tell you, the MSc Data Analytics students are preparing for the college website. They have made a new college website in which they have done the advanced things, like advanced version, like we can see the government sites and you can also see the private sites. There's a basic difference. You can there are several things available in the private sites but not in the government site. तो हमारे कॉलेज के बच्चों ने जो है एक नई वेबसाइट डेवलप की, दैट इज द प्रोजेक्ट, दैट इज द मेन थिंग दैट यू कैन टेल in your interview what you have done. So these are the things that you can manage in your college activities and in your home activities. You can, in your home you can give 2.5 hours is more than enough, and in a college you have to be an effective. You have to be a very attentive student. You can have an effective discussion. You can have a group discussion. You can have a sharing knowledge of the projects and ideas. Then it is better.
Okay. One last question. Saloni has asked that she wants to pursue an MCA after studying BCA. Will this be good for a data analyst career? So she has asked a question in Hindi. If I think it's better you can answer her in Hindi only.
Ma'am, actually BSc Computer Science, when you BCA and MCA. MCA is a advanced, BCA is a UG course and MCA is a PG course. And BCA, you are working on the Python and C++ only. But in MCA, you are working with the R programming, machine learning, and the advanced version of C++, advanced version of Python. And definitely it will work as a for you as a data analyst, and one should go for that course as well. But I will suggest you, if you can also have a good knowledge of the certification along with your post graduation part, and also focus on the projects, so that you will not be a to stand in a queue uniquely.
Okay. All right, that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you so much once again, and thank you to all the attendees for asking the questions and making it more interactive. So yeah, thanks. I'm
Thank
just
you,
ending the
everyone.
session. One more thing, the session is going to be available on this YouTube link. I'm just putting it in the chat window for all the participants. If you want to revisit the session again, you can do so on this particular link. So thank you so much, Amir, once again.